Okay, so let's play Dante. This is his house. He has some pizza going on here. He does a lot of modern stuff. These lights are part of a huge light set that I downloaded called 33 Lamps. I know. Let me see here. 33 lamps. So it is it's made by Moune 999. This set I'm stopping to tell you guys about because it's so cool that I thought you might want to know about it. Here. Oh. Angie beat me to it. Angie's like, it's giving me so many cool lamps. It's really neat. So this is the sink. I'm going to actually set this lamp to auto light. This light. Yeah, because it was kind of bright and blowing out the bathroom. There's enough daytime light in the bathroom that I don't need it. Sorry about the coughing. I've been feeling kind of run down and like I was getting a little sick, and I think that might be coming into play here. This is his little painting studio, and what I did was put down some tile. This is a painting he did. Right here. And my goal, and he did this one too. And my goal is to just fill this whole space with his paintings. Over here, he has a little television, a little eating area. And also, I used for the first time these window cutouts. What just happened on my screen? What just happened? Do you guys see that big box? Oh, I see. It's this, the top of the wall. I was like, what the heck is that? Frick. These are part of a painting set. Yeah. Silly girl's like, it's the wall. I was like, oh my God. I'm really trying to keep chat up because it allows me to respond to you a lot quicker than having to look down all the time. My tablet is running over here, letting me keep an eye on the stream. But these walls, and here is this wall from this side. And if you'd like to know where I got them from, just let me know in chat. But these are his colored pencil collection. He's got some lovely art, which kind of matches the rug here. And it's been my first time using these. I'm really sorry. I might have to take a break in a minute and go, like, I don't know, cough my lungs out or something. And then up here is a very simple space for him. Yeah, I know. Please don't die. I know. I think... Yeah, I think I might be catching something. My throat feels kind of raw and my lungs feel raw. I'm drinking my broth and I will promptly take care of myself after the stream. And then over here is that wonderful fitness mat by Heather's like, ugh, your decorating is always so lovely. She makes it sound like it's painful. Ugh. I don't know, I just love decorating. So, what would you like to know about before we start playing him? I mean, what would you like me to find for you? These rugs I love. We'll start with these. You can't? Why not, Claire? I'm sorry. That just got me. That one got me. Oh, thank you, Pumpkin. Thank you, Heather. Who said that? Silly girl. Thank you, Renee. Thank you. That made me laugh. Okay, so right here, this rug is, let's get started on the finding before we find him a man. We'll find him a man. Don't worry. We've got a while to go. Let's put on move objects on and snap objects to grid off. Decorating is essential for me because it allows me to establish the character. The person, his personality is shown. Their personality is, his lot looks really different than, say, the flop house. And it looks really different than, say, the vicarage. The vicarage looks more kind of dowdy, but so cute. Coughing all over my microphone. You don't want to touch this microphone right now. It's germified. Okay, this rug is from... It's a set. I learned about it on Mod The Sims, actually. A wonderful person who posts there called Penelope. I think her name is Penelope T. I'm a big fan of her style. And I look at every picture she posts. And she had this rug set, and it is... Okay, so it's by... it's the... it's... Frick. If I'm getting the flu, I'm going to be pissed. But it would be understandable because I've been really pushing myself over the last 2 weeks since the channel's anniversary. So I would not be surprised. Thank goodness for mute buttons. This rug set it's awesome. Here it is. And so, and I'm pretty sure I just used the recolors there, or maybe I did. A lot of times now what I do is if I find something I like and I want to find recolors, I just Google for recolors. I just name the item. Oftentimes there's recolors on Pinterest, and Pinterest seems to be a site where you can find stuff now. So if this recolor is not in that group, then I found it on Google. Or since it's reslaved to Jonesy's bed blanket. Oh, that's what I did. Since it's slaved to Jonesy's bed blanket, I looked for recolors and I went through Mod The Sims and found all the recolors I could find of her. So it's probably something from that. This rug set is cool. Thank you, Valest. Because, let me grab this one for you. This one is cool because look at how it matches with this. I really loved how this lot came together. This table, which goes with this chair, I really worked on the patterns, and working with lots of different patterns is outside of my comfort zone. So I was super pleased with how this came out. This rug is, it's from Mango Sims. You guys remember Mango Sims? Early stuff. I do, Renee. I do use those still. I use those. Renee is asking me if I use color color palettes to decorate with, and I do, although I don't think I did with this lot. I think I just got, this lot was so small I just got in there and got to business on it. This is, like I said, it's by, here it is. It's by Mango Sims. They might still have her site up. I don't know. Can someone check for me? Thank you. Anything else you want to know about? It takes a lot of patience to make your own hoods in SimCity 4. But basically, I'm determined. Thank you. Angie has thrown that into chat. For those of you who are watching this on YouTube, who will be watching this later, first of all, I'm sorry for the constant clearing of my throat. And second, you know, if you join us here as a patron, you'll be able to see what's going on in chat and get some of these links. But hopefully you'll be able to find these things later on. So let's play this bad guy. Let's have him finish his painting first. It's about 7:53 a.m. I'm going to have him finish this painting, and then we're going to try and go to a lot. If it doesn't crash, we'll just see. He had a lot of people over here for a party last night. That's why it fried all those Sims tokens. And there's no undo button. Exactly. Claire, did you see the tutorial I posted on how to build your own neighborhood? I'm gonna zoom in and then speed up a little bit. Now let's take a look at his skills. In creativity, he's only got 5. I randomized him. Yeah, fingers crossed. I don't know, guys. Do you know how depressing it is when your game is crashing? Do you know how depressing it is? Now, his job is that he's a street caricaturist. This is probably a custom career. Or maybe it's the artist career. I don't know. A lot of times when I'm playing a sim and I envision them in a certain career, I will go and download a custom career specifically for that sim. I have a lot of custom careers. Yeah, Renee is saying that she knows. Which hair? The hair he's wearing? Sunny? His hair? Oh, his hair, yes. The hair he's wearing. The only hair he has, Jessa. He's so cute. I love this guy. Let me see if I can find that for you. This one might be harder. This one might be harder. Hold on, Sunny. Everything is neatly organized here, more or less. It's pretty organized. So we should be able to find it just using the pictures. Thin dreads, no. Wet messy. Is it this one? No. I hear this. This one I found, the place where I go when I'm in the mood to download is I go to Sims Cave, because they still post daily updates, and I think that's where I found this one. Here it is for you, and for those of you watching later on in chat, Declan's hair is from Sims Oasis. It's by Tenshi, Tenshii, oh, actually, you know what? You guys can see this on the screen. I just realized. Tenshi Akari. It's called Short Curly Fade. I will show it to you. There is the photo you're going to be looking for when you are looking for this on the internet. Hope that helps. Okay, that's that question answered. As you can see, my male hair folder is much, much smaller. Just to show you here. My male hair folder is so much smaller than my female hair folder. Pour exemple. That was some terrible French. I'm sorry, Claire. I'm not French. I'm terrible. I know zero French. I think it's like pour exemple. That's it. That's all I know. So this is, let me move chat over just a little bit so I can scroll. So this is all the male hair I have, 62 folders. And in the female hair, I have 173 folders of female hair. Check it. Excuse me, I just burped in the mic. I deeply apologize. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. This is something that I love. This is by Trapping. Trapping is someone that I'd love to meet. Oh, it's closed. Claire is saying the site is closed. Hold on. After the break, I will make that available for those of you here in chat. If you'd like to join us, if you become a patron, for those of you watching later, you will also be able to get some of the things that I share from time to time. Okay, let's see here. But yeah, so that's all the female hair. Anyway, let's go back to Declan because we want to play his little pretty self. So it looks like he's doing some, looks like that could be hot peppers or that could be cherries. Looks like maybe cherries or tomatoes. Renee is saying that's a lot of hairs. It is. And, you know, I've cleaned out over the years. Oh, Volest is putting a thing up here. So I'm going to make that a little bit larger for the people coming in later on. Volest is showing us that this hair is also here on Dream Width. Let's pull that up. So that we can see that. Pull that up, please. Ah, yes it is. Yes it is. Here it is. Thank you, Volest. So for those of you watching, this is where you can get this. This is over at Hat Plays Sims, who's done a whole lot of recolors. A massive, you could spend a week on his or her site. I think it's her. Oh, he's done. So it's raining outside. Declan's not too fond of the rain, but that's all right. We're going to suck it up and we're going to go first to, what should we do first? Gym and clothing store, library, or cafe and bakery? Chat vote. I vote for the library, but it's the majority wins. By the way, I'm just really enjoying this. You know, I just really enjoying this. And don't forget, for those of you in chat, that we'll be hanging out in Discord after the party. We're going to have an after party. Renee votes for the library. And also, while we're at it, library. Yeah, okay, we're getting a vote for library. Chocolate City, I'm always so pleased when you say something in chat because you're otherwise quite quiet. And while we're at it, let's get a picture of Declan's space. Because I need to start taking pictures of, you know, all the different houses and getting them all set up. So let's see. I've done this so many times. F10. Okay, so it goes F5. F5 to get to here so that the, the queue, anything that's in the queue disappears. F5, F10 to get rid of the UI. Lower chat. And then I have set my hotkey for Gadwin print screen, which I'll show you guys really quickly for those of you watching later on. Gadwin print screen is a fantastic screenshot program. I've been using it for many years. And I love that it allows me to name files by date here, already put it right in the screenshots folder. I love that it allows me to select an area so that I can have just in the picture what I want. I'm using the 4.7 version. They upgraded to the print screen 5. I don't like it. They changed the UI. So try and find Gadwin print screen 4.7. I had to dig for a while in the internet to find it. But if anyone happens to find it and put a chat link in, I'd appreciate that. But if you happen to, it's not that important. But anyway, Gadwin print screen. So let's take a picture time. Picture time. So let's F9 here, and you can see here that it allows me to select. I always kind of try and cut out the these numbers up here that you can see because I have testing cheats enabled on. I've had it on for 10 years, maybe not that long, maybe 8. And then press enter, and it saves it. And I'm going to do another one just to try and get a good angle. Oh, this is a good angle. I love taking pictures of the hood because all that work, I mean, to build a hood is a crap ton of work, as Volest can readily attest. There, that looks good. I've got some nice blinds on the window. I'll have to show you those as well too. And I will do that again, F9. And I know that some of you miss Akanthop. I miss Akanthop too, but I'm ready to, the reason why I started Kettle Falls and moved on from Akanthop was 2 reasons. One, because I was getting asked for the hood so much and in a very repeated way. And I kept saying no, but I've shown you how to make your own hood, that I thought if I start a completely new series and from the very beginning show them how I did everything, people will feel more inspired and less inclined to badger me for what I have and feel more inspired to make their own if they go, oh, okay, I can do this. The second reason is that as small as I tried to make it, recording Akanthop was it was big. It had the mainland and it had the island. So I wanted to get something that was even smaller. I was constantly going for smaller. So those are the 2 reasons why I did it. Oh. Okay, so we are getting a pretty much unanimous vote, it looks like here. Oh, no, almost. Somebody voted for the gym up there. Who was that? Oh, Charlie voted for the gym. We can go to the gym after the library. This is all very optimistic, providing it doesn't crash. Because the last time I went to a public lot, it crashed. But, oh well. You guys are feeling deeply dangerous. Live on the edge. By the way, these are the blinds, and before we leave this lot, I think it's pretty important to show you about these blinds, because it's full of it's a super set, it's a full set, and it includes a ton of recolors and all different ways that you can make the blinds look. So let's do that. So this is the design tool for these bad boys, and they come in all different sizes, and you can see, look at that, isn't that cute? Let me zoom in even closer. So move this up here, but it comes in this look, and they're sheer. They have all these different types here, and they have different recolors, and each recolor has the same type, and then they have different wood up here. And so yeah. You're right, Renee. And that's one of the main reasons why we are now doing things the way we are doing things, if you understand. And you know, it's really deterring people from being difficult with me. And allowing us to do what we all wanted to do in the first place, which is just have some plain old fun. All right, so let me show you where I've got these blinds from. They're fantastic. It's a great set. Also, these blinds are in many sizes here, so I'll show you a couple sizes. So you have, and they fit really well into these La Fenêtre windows. And I believe, yep, they also go up and down with the walls. So they have this. They have like a nice long thin here. They have a 2-tile one too. They have small ones. Let me see if I can find a 2-tile one. And they are part of the Country Up. They're at Fienwald. They're at Fienwald. If someone can grab a link for me. For those of you watching later, Fienwald, FEENWALD.com. There's a lot of great stuff. Claire is on it. Boom. You guys are like speed demons with the links. Isn't that cool? You guys are like, bam! I got your link. Yeah, I just did that. So, and here's the 2-tile ones. Isn't that neat? I decided to go with single tile for this one because it looked better with this particular window. So, Declan, it's time to go to the library. No more delays. Let's do this. Okay, before we do this, we need to pray to the gods, the Sim god. So let's all bow our heads, okay? Dear Will Wright, we love your game and we've played it for like almost like most of our lives. Some of us since we were like really little now. And now we're in college, and some of us like me, we were always old farts, but whatever, who's counting? Anyway, we're really praying that this lot doesn't crash. So could you give us our blessings? Thank you. Amen. All right. It might work. Crazier things have happened. Community lot. Chocolate City is like, amen. Oh, you guys. Okay, so Kettle Falls Hall and Library. I hope this works because I have these they have these discussion groups set up in here and everything. So let's just hope. Claire's like, you guys, we Simmers are a desperate group sometimes. We have to you do what you got to do to get your game to work. Oh, I might have to cut that video out and put it up as a special little video. Just, and put entitled Simmers Sometimes Get Very Desperate. put us all praying up there. Oh. It isn't. It isn't. I have not, Sunny. I have not put a prisoner token on them. For those of you guys who are wondering, Sunny is asking me if I put a prisoner token and combined with visitor controller. Oh, yeah. Anyway, combined with visitor controller, that stops them from showing up on a lot if they have a prisoner token. It's for prison systems, but I use it just to keep NPCs that I don't want from showing up on community lots. I did not. And I'm not sure if it's them or not, you know? Like I said, I don't know. But we're going to find out. That's a good idea, Sunny. Yeah, kind of too late now. Okay. So what I'm going to do is pause the game right now in case it crashes, because if it crashes when we start playing, which, you know, we can at least look at it before. before it might possibly crash. That was a smart idea, Sonny, and had I, thought of it beforehand, if I were as smart as you were, I would have thought of that. Okay, let's get the overview of this bad boy and do the twirl. Let's do the twirl. So, I think a lot about my hood design. I don't know. I mean, I think, when people look back on the Sims community and they think about Simmers that made an impact, I hope I get remembered for designing hoods. That's what I want. So let's do the twirl here. There we go. So I actually had planned out certain things in the hood. For example, over here, and let me pull this up here this way. So over here, when I thought about the hood, I thought, okay, I want there to be a central park. I love having a central park in a hood. The town that I grew up in had a central park in it, and I just have always loved the idea of there being the businesses around this central place, So that's the commons here, and I wanted that to be kind of central in the hood, and then I wanted it to be where you could let me put on fade distance small for now. Where from the central commons down this road here, I wanted there to be a view from the commons of the church, and the church would be prominent. So when I was designing the hood, I was actually laying out the roads, thinking about where everything was going to go, and then leaving myself a little extra wiggle room for things. There is eventually going to be a university in the main hood here. You guys are like crazy. No way, you can't fit a university in here, but yes, I can. It's actually going to go right here. In this area right here. For now, it's placeholdered with trees. And let's see here. Put that back up. So, oh really? That's what I'm gonna get known for. Volest is saying that she remembers me for the subfoldering that I taught people when I figured out that some of us were doing really deep subfolders for organization, and that was actually making it harder for the game, longer for it to load up, and how to design your downloads folder so that instead of using subfolders that said, for example, cast, and then a subfolder for clothing, and then a subfolder for male, and then a subfolder for adult, and then a subfolder for everyday, and then a subfolder for outfits. You just put all of that in one title and then have all your clothing in this one folder, so there's just 2 subfolders there. So, yeah. Thanks, Celeste. Anyway, so, and then the other thing I wanted was there to be like a poor area, that was kind of back here. And I also wanted there to be like a small little area for small businesses over here. Parks, little cafe, little diner, that kind of stuff. Anyway, so, but the reason I brought that up is because I wanted there to be the tallest building to be in the hood, to be the steeple from the church. Steeple. And then I wanted the second tallest building in the hood to be the clock tower from the town hall. So that is why the town hall looks the way it does. And when I went to design it, I actually looked, I've shown you guys this before, but for those of you guys who are new, who are coming in, I actually spent a goodly amount of time before I built these buildings looking for inspiration. I had a visual of what I wanted to do, and I tried to find things that looked like this in my mind. And so I then discovered that it was called Empire. And I wanted to look like this, I wanted it to look villagey and tightly knit, close together, Anyway, so let's take a little quick tour of this. And another thing I've started doing is I have started doing signs here. Little thing, and I'm sorry for those of you guys watching this on YouTube later, this is a patron-only gift that I'm giving. This one I'm going to ask you guys to keep to yourselves, the patrons. It'll be on Discord. I'll put a link to it in Discord afterwards. I am going to upload these images for you that I've made. I made them myself. I didn't clarify. I did not actually make the gavel. That's an icon. I simply turned the icon into a stencil and then use colors and used my watercolor program. So this is a gift for you. I'm always going to be treating my patrons like what you are, like amazing human beings. So they're yours. I will throw them in Discord afterwards, and any new ones I make, I'll update that folder. But just to show you quickly how I did those, for those of you who would like to give it a try and make your own, if you are not a so let me see here. I wrote out steps for myself to remember how to do it. Because after a while you forget. Let me see. Let me try maybe Jim. I'm trying to remember what I called them. Oh, where can I find for the clock? One moment, Claire. While I'm waiting for that to pull it up. Icons. Graphics. Oh, I put it in graphics, icons. Okay, so what I did was I just found an icon pack, free icons, and I found one that fit. I don't remember which one I used, but here's an example of one. Kind of small, but there you see. So I just found one that had the kind of look from it, and then I just inverted them. What I'm trying to find, though, and just give me a moment to find this. I'm trying to find my the actual images themselves, because I got to give them to you guys now. Let's see. They are... let's see if I can type here. My organization is such that sometimes I cannot remember where the heck I put stuff. That's a true fact. I suppose I'll have to find it over the break, unfortunately. So I can show you these images. They should be here in Kettle Falls, and that's where I keep looking, but somehow I put them in some place. Maybe I put them in My Recolors. Nope. One more guess before I move on. I am so organized that things get lost. Exactly. Yeah, pretty much. That's it's not the plan, but that is pretty much what happens. Yeah. And it happens in my house too. And it upsets me. Yeah, upsets me, but I don't like it. Because you know, I try not to lose stuff. Are these the icons I ended up using? Random icons. Oh well. And then of course the minute I find it I'll be like yeah, all right. So let's go back to this. I have a where can I find for the clock. Church clock. This is this is from Caravan Sims 2 shop. It's closed, long gone. So this will be one that what I need you to do is go over to Discord and put a reminder in. Just put it in the Let's Visit area. Afterwards, I'll look at all the reminders of the things and upload the things that I said I would share. Anyway, so the first floor of this wonderful space, I wanted this to do double duty as a hall and library, obviously, like a town hall for like government when I finally get one going. This is the front area here. Oh, are we going to break soon? Yeah, I was just thinking. So, and in fact, you know what I'll do? We will come back and take this tour after the break. Wait, no, actually, I lie. Well, no. We'll do the tour now, and then we'll come back after the break, but if it crashes, I don't know. Anyway, this is the front room. Because I know, Renee, you're probably like, I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta go pee. And you know what? I'm with you, girl. I've been drinking broth. I hear you. So, over here is the study area. I am putting in these homework mats, and from my testing, they do work. These are from SimLogical. All of the bookshelves work, and a lot of the bookshelves are actually, I made them like I didn't make the book, you know what I mean? It's not just a bookshelf, it's empty shelves that I put books on, is what I mean. Yeah, Renee's bladder is what sets our break times. The fireplace looks great. Great rug. We'll do where can I finds after the break. Up here is just a cafe area. They get charged for this food. These are buffet tables from, I think he just closed, a Paladin, Sims Paladin. But didn't somebody in Mod The Sims 2 upload all of Paladin stuff to the Sims sharing site, the name of which I'm forgetting? Anyway. Oh, that clock. The clock, I'll do a where can I find for you. That's part of a big clock superset. We'll do a where can I find after the break. I only use working clocks in game. Claire, you probably know which link I'm talking about because you're over at Mod The Sims 2 all the time. So if you could grab that for me. It's somebody, a really nice person put it in their signature. Then this area here. Over here, this is empty for now. I'm not sure what I'm going to put here. I think I'm going to put the mayor's office here, or however I make the government. It's empty for now. Over here is the newspaper office. I love having a newspaper office in our town, my little villages. They make for great stories. Newspapers here. Sims can buy newspapers from that. Thank you, Claire. I don't know who Clem is. And then up here, this is going to be like a party ballroom type place. No windows, which is kind of a bummer, but these don't work as windows. I might actually just put windows on the inside. Something like not what I meant to do. Something like just throw some La Fenêtre windows in there. La Fenêtre. Something like that, maybe. I'm not sure. Not move objects on. Move objects. No, snap objects to grid on. That's what I want. Let's see. Yeah, something like that. And I'll manage to stick a window in there that works and gives us some light and hopefully lines up with the windows outside at the very least. It'll look kind of attic-y, but that's okay. And I'll put curtains up on each one of them, but we'll give us some light in this room. Yeah, Paladin finally closed. I mean, you know, it's sad, but he's been open for so many years. This will be another bathroom up here. And then there's a little bathroom down here. Okay, so that's the library. So let me know what you think of it so far. I love the way it came out. I just love the way it came out. There's the chimney. Each of these lots has a chimney, and they look like they go together, even though they've all got slightly different looks. This is more beachy looking, but this was these 3 lots were really hard for me to build. They are? We'll talk about it on the break. Claire just mentioned that Back Alley Sims is closing. So if you guys want to get the Visit Other Sims mod, go and get it. Go and get it. There's a link to it on my website, thejessachannel.com, Sims 2 mods page. And back here, there's just a little newspaper stand and some benches. And the Sims do read the newspapers. So, yeah. We will see this lot in play without crashing, hopefully. Let's open this up and see what happens. I'm going to have him sign up. It's a good sign that it hasn't crashed yet, because normally it would crash immediately when you entered the lot. So it's a good sign. I'm not a good builder, Claire. I'm really not. I just am determined. It took me a couple of weeks of working at these lots. I had to use that cheat that allows you to you have to put some stairs down. I forget the name of that cheat. Constrain objects cheat. So yeah. Thank you for that link, Claire. You can head over to Mod the Sims and find out more information about the closing of Back Alley Sims. It's an adult site. Be forewarned, it's not family friendly. So for those of you watching on YouTube, we're going to end this episode here. For those of you hanging out in the stream, we will be back after a break. But if you enjoyed what you saw, please hit the thumbs up button below. And if you loved it, join the party and subscribe. And I'm sorry, I just hiccuped into the mic. I apologize. What a great way to end an episode. Total class around here. Professional. Oh yeah, baby. Anyway, thanks, as always, for watching.